everyone, this one might be a bit dark because I've been so busy this week and I went away last week and I haven't had any chance to film, and I've probably got about half an hour left of daylight. I've turned into one of those annoying YouTubers that just moans about being on YouTube, but I've just been so busy. It's just so difficult. Like, before I start, quick little chat, trying to hold down a full-time job, trying to do content, trying to see friends and family. Yeah, I can't wait till I'm just one of those YouTubers that just does one video a week and they don't have a full-time job. That would just be the absolute dream, to be honest. So I thought I'd do a little girl chat. I haven't done a girl chat in a while, and even though, according to my analytics, everyone that watches my channel is a male, I thought I'd just still do a little girly video anyway. But I thought I'd talk about how when you're dating someone, getting a guy to wait is hard. See what I did there? And I thought I'd kind of do a general video about the kind of dating culture. I always do this every fucking video. I think it's because I'm sitting down. I thought I'd talk about just the general dating culture that I've experienced. So to caveat this, to start off, you know, I'm honest on my channel. I'm not waiting till marriage. That ship has sailed. But just in general, I'm looking to get to know someone first before I'm intimate with them, however many dates that is. And I've made a video on when to sleep with a guy, which was pretty much saying it's up to you, do it when you want to. But the flip side of this, if I'm honest, if you're like a girl, if you set a standard that you want to wait for sex, it just repels men. And you could argue that, yeah, it's just repelling the men that just want sex anyway, and it's no great loss, which, you know, is probably kind of true. But I don't know if it's just society in general, but it seems to just literally just put off everyone. And it's sad because we've definitely got to a stage in society where girls are made to feel that if they don't have sex quickly, they are going to lose. How could I phrase this? We definitely live in a society now where females are made to feel that if they don't have sex in a relatively quick time frame, that there's something wrong with them, that they're not a feminist, that they are sticking to morals that have been lost basically in a bygone age. And I've definitely found myself that if you set a standard and you're chatting to a guy and you say to them, look, I'm looking to go on dates first, get to know someone and then have sex, what will inevitably happen, and what has happened to me, is that the guys just lose interest like straight away. They don't want to put any time in whatsoever. The men just don't want to go on dates. And I don't know if it's because these are just the wrong men or these are just guys that want a different thing. But that was the crux of the main reason why I just stopped using the dating apps, because the men I was meeting did not want to go out on dates. It was literally DTF, if you don't want that, then bye. There's someone else to sleep with. And there must be women out there that do this. I'm not completely naive. I'm not stupid. I know that there are women out there that do want casual sex and that's what they want to do. Sometimes you feel as a woman, especially when I was younger, I kind of felt, well, if I'm not doing that, then I'm not going to get anyone. And sometimes you kind of feel like, am I literally just stuck in the 1950s? There doesn't seem to be anyone that's like me. Even on the internet, in terms of representation, I don't really see a lot of people like me. A lot of the channels you see on sexuality tend to come from an angle of you can have as much sex as you want, and that's obviously up to the individual. But then on the flip side, you'll get the Christian channels which say you have to wait till marriage, you know, for religious reasons, which also I can't judge people that make that decision. But there doesn't necessarily seem to be anyone in the middle that just wants to get to know a guy first. And I definitely feel that my values are out of line with modern culture. And as a result, it's made it incredibly difficult to date, because if you're using apps, the men expect sex pretty soon. And we're not even talking the old free date rule. When you're on the apps, the men want sex straight away. They want sex on, you know, the first date. What I found with dating apps in general is that the men weren't even giving me the courtesy of a first date. It was literally, I want to come round your house, or yeah, let's just watch telly. And you know, I've been around the block. I shouldn't say I've been around the block a few times, that's the wrong phrase. But when a guy says he wants to come round and watch TV, he is not looking to watch TV. I don't know what it is with men in general. Women just get annoyed that men don't want to take them out on dates. And there seems to be this kind of backlash on men taking women out on dates, and men thinking that they don't have to spend any money on a woman. And they'll say things like, well, you asked for feminism, this is the price. And not so much now, but in the beginning, that's the comment that I would get a lot. You asked for feminism, it's your fault. They're two separate issues, really. It isn't in terms of me being like a bougie person wanting to go to an expensive restaurant. I mean, I earn good money, I can pay my own way on a meal, and I'm not even averse to paying half on a date. I'm just finding that men in general don't physically want to go out on dates. They just literally want to skip to the intimacy part. I can't see the point of that, because some women are doing this. It makes it harder for women like me. What man is going to want to spend £60-70 on a meal when he can just hit someone up on Tinder, have sex with them, ghost them, and never see them again? This seems to be what men are doing, and it was just making it really hard for me to date, because I was putting forward the proposition of wanting to go on a few dates with someone, getting to know them, not even saying, oh, I'm waiting till I get married or to have sex. I was literally being like, I want to go on a few dates first, and men were just not interested. The whole concept of going on a date, going on a few dates, getting to know someone was just alien to these men. The men just wanted sex. And there is the catch-22 of, I know logically in my brain, if I think that all men want sex, I will only find and attract all men that want sex. I know logically this isn't true, but it seems to be the majority of the men that I'm finding. And this is basically the contributing factor of me just saying, I'm not doing dating apps anymore. I'm literally just wasting my time. And I don't know, I've even thought about joining like a matchmaking dating agency, but I don't really want to spend a couple of grand on something that isn't a guarantee of me finding someone. I don't know, part of me is old fashioned. So I don't know if culture's going to change basically. Maybe it will now lockdown is easing. Maybe people will want to go on a date more. I don't know. But yeah, I've just found at the moment, if you set your standard of, I want to go on a few dates and get to know someone first, I'm finding that sadly a lot of men aren't interested, and that's it. Not a lot I can do. And yeah, I don't want to go too red pill on this, because people will be like, meh, 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 meh. and they just pick up on how old I am and say stuff like I've hit the wall. So I don't want to, you know, draw on it too much, but that's just sadly what I'm finding at the moment. But I know that there are good men out there, and yeah, it will happen eventually, but it's just the state of modern culture at the moment, just an absolute fucking joke, basically. Basically, I just think we need to get back to a stage where men see women as just more than just sex and want companionship in a relationship. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next week.